Hi everyone, it's Ever here. Just wanted to do a video about asexuality awareness. I know I've done videos in the past about asexuality awareness. One was about 3 years ago now, and the other was early on this year, where it's just kind of like me holding up papers and like talking about what asexuality is to me. But October is Asexuality Awareness Month, so that's what I'm doing. Another video. Sorry, my throat's still really croaky. But yeah, I've decided to do this a little bit differently because I've tried to do this a few times today and I just got tongue-tied or tripped up over my words. So I thought if I go and look for some pictures and like sayings or quotes what asexuality is, it's a guide for me and you can see what people say what asexuality is and things like that. So yeah, this is what Google says asexuality is. Okay, so that's basically what Google says. Now there are different strands of asexuality, like different branches, same as dyslexia, same as autism. There's different branches, different strands of it that some people experience more sexual attraction and they still want the sexual side of the relationship. Some people don't want a relationship at all, don't want sex, don't want anything like that. So these are some of the classes or classifications of asexuality. Okay, so for me, my asexuality is in my life I've only had 2 relationships, both with boys, and I loved them both. I can't say I didn't love them because I did. I was so in love with them, and I think at the time I didn't know anything about what asexuality is. I never even heard of the phrase or word asexuality. I was with this guy, my first ever boyfriend, and there was just nothing sexually there, but I knew that I did love him, and that was the hardest part, that I couldn't understand why I didn't want to with him, and that was, I think, I just couldn't get my head around that fact, that aspect, and at the time that scared me quite a lot because, like I said, I didn't know what asexuality was. Nobody had come to me and said, have you ever thought you might be asexual? So my phone's buzzing, that kind of thing. So I didn't know what was going on. I just thought I was nervous, or I didn't want to with him. But it was really, really, my mind at times all over the place. It was just kind of like, what the hell? My heart is saying I love him. My heart is telling me I love him, but my head is saying no, you don't want to go that far. And then the second boyfriend, it was a very similar situation, but he lived over in Ireland, so we didn't have that pressure on us to sleep with each other or to do relationshipy things, because we're still really good friends today, and he has been so supportive of me being asexual that he's amazing. I cannot fault him. He he's still one of my closest friends now. But we didn't have that pressure on us, and I think that's why that relationship was easier than the previous one. But even now, even though I've not been in a relationship since, he won't mind me saying his name, since Jay. I've not been in a relationship since him. You know, I've fallen in love with people, but I never told them. I've always kept it to myself, or just told other friends, kind of like. And you know, I know when somebody is attractive because I like art. You know, like I know that sounds completely wrong. I know when somebody is attractive because I can see it. I'm not blind. I know that somebody like Orlando Bloom is incredibly handsome. Somebody like Tyler Hoechlin, however you say his name, is incredibly handsome. Daniel Sharman, incredibly handsome. Who else? You know, and there's people I see in the street, and I gotta look over my shoulder, like take a second look at them because I can see they're handsome. But if they was to come to me and ask me to do things with them, I'd be like, can we not just go for a cake and a cup of coffee instead? You know, I would much rather sit with a person and go to pictures, go for meals, a cup of coffee, you know, and just spend time with that person, you know, like, and that's the hard side, because some people can turn around and say, oh, but that's just friendship. And well, why can't you be in a relationship and be friends with that person, you know? So that's it just really, like, that's what a lot of people don't understand, the fact that I have had relationships in the past, and I've partners in the past, but I've never with them, you know. I get really embarrassed talking about but yeah, anyway, if schools don't talk about asexuality, we talk about being straight, being gay, and being bisexual, but a lot of the other orientations don't really get talked about, like pansexuality, asexuality, and I'm sure there's other sexualities as well, but they don't actually get talked about that much. And I think really it should, because if I'd realised 14, 15, 16 about asexuality, I would have been so that's what it is, you know. And it is getting recognised more, like I said. I've got the asexuality flag, I've got the black ring on, and you know, if any of my friends do see this, if any of my friends want to talk to me about it, you know, feel free. I'm an open book, and I have actually had people come to me when they've seen me after they've seen posts I've made about being asexual. They've come to me and said, you know, actually, I think I might be that, you know. And if I can help people by doing that, and if people can find me to come talk to about it, I'm more than happy to talk to people about it. I mean, like I said, and I'm here. If anybody ever needs any help, I'm always really happy to help people, to talk to people. You know, I'm really approachable. I like to think I'm really approachable. But yeah, anyways, it's a little bit shorter than what I would have liked, but please just try to understand what asexuality is, and you know, don't judge people because of them being asexual. Sorry. And the same goes for people who's gay or bi or lesbian or pansexual, you know. at the end of the day, we should not be judging people because of their orientation or because of the things, because they might like girls, they might like boys, or, you know, and transgendered. We just should not be judging people, because at the end of the day, we just all breathe, we all bleed, we all love, and we all feel. We just should not be judging anybody. We should all be treating each other as equals and with respect. So for now, I will say love you lots and lots like jelly tots, and I'm keeping rigging weird. Bye.